Time now to shine a light on two new children's books filling gaps in the marketplace.
One is written by a local mom, preserving the stories of her ancestors in the Philippines.
And the other by a sportscaster on the national stage.
Yeah, his name is Mike Yam, and when he couldn't find a children's book about biracial kids like himself, he decided to write one.
Fried rice and marinara.
It's the story of a young boy named Mikey.
An American boy of Chinese and Italian descent facing a dilemma before his birthday party.
His mom says, hey, you're about to turn 4. Do you want Chinese food or Italian food?
Mikey feels pulled in two different directions until
He talks to his friend Sophia, who says, Mike, you're both Chinese and Italian. You can have both. So he has this idea and it clicks in his head that he's going to have fried rice and marinara for his birthday.
Fried Rice and Marinara was written by studio host for the NFL Network, Mike Yam.
I wanted kids to be able to see themselves reflected in a story because it's limited right now.
It was born out of Mike's own experience and lessons learned from his own parents.
I used to say, well, I'm half Chinese, half Italian. And now I've started to change some of the language and just say, no, I'm Chinese and Italian because they never made me feel half of anything.
Then we don't have to choose, right? We can just proudly be both.
Which is 100% American.
And that was a big reason why I wanted to write this book.
Tell me a story from the Philippines.
Tiongson-Perez tells me that small ask from her daughter sparked a big aha moment.
We realized that we barely knew by heart stories from the Philippines, and we almost knew zero indigenous stories.
And that led to another question.
Could we widen the storytelling space to include these kinds of narratives that can instill pride?
The answer was yes, and set in motion Once Upon the Sun and Sea.
It is really designed for any explorer who wants to be opened up to wondrous worlds filled with curious creatures, magical powers, gods, goddesses. But what makes this book different? It includes English translations from direct oral storytellings of one of the oldest tribes in the Philippines, the Tagban.
It's an effort by Jo, who works at the Penn Museum, and her co-author Denise Rosa to pass on their heritage and to counter historical characterizations of indigenous Philippine culture as primitive, savage, or strange.
One of my favorite stories is a story called Aponi Bolanayan and the Sun. In the beginning, it bears a striking resemblance to Jack and the Beanstalk. But the story is really about a girl who takes agency in exploring this new world.
You know, we're all about power women on the 10 a.m. show.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think that you may appreciate that, especially when you read it.
We put more information on both books and their authors on 6abc.com/links, including a free animated version of Fried Rice and Marinara available on YouTube. And I should mention, Jo tells me her book came to life in large part thanks to support from the University of Pennsylvania. Both books are so great. You know, a lot of times when we think about little kids' books, we think of Grimm's fairy tales and Aesop's fables. And this book, Jo's book, really brings something new and refreshing and different into the mix, and I think expands the way we think about kids' narratives, and it's really wonderful. And Mike's book, I mean, really, you know, we have biracial kids, and I always say our kids are 50% Korean, 25% Greek, 25% Italian, or 25% Irish, and that makes them 100% American. But I like the way Mike is framing it, that we're just 100% of everything.
I love these children's books that are really teaching kids to embrace their cultures, whether it's 2 or 3 or 4. I think it's wonderful.
Embracing their own, but embracing their friends too, and embracing their family. You know, just learning about everyone. I already added to cart, by the way.